Hey guys, it's your favorite girl, Inga Nicole. Listen, we are waking the F up today. The F today is for F that. I have to say it. Guys, listen, I came up with this today because I was thinking of the ways that we overwhelm ourselves. And literally, sometimes you wake up, like before you even get started, you quit. Or you might get the day started and somebody just really blows you the wrong way, moves you, push you, touch you the wrong way. And you'd be like, you know what, like that's it. I had enough. But instead of you saying I quit, or instead of you saying the words something other than, you just be like, F that, I'm good. And so today we are getting into the F that I'm good. So you ready? So let me tell you this. Here's the thing. I think about our group. So first of all, our group is the Women Wake the F Up group, right? And so we are making sure that every single day we're waking ourselves up, making sure that every day we're doing something that's even greater for us. I have challenges every day. Although I am like the queen of everything is good. It's all amazing. It's going well. I will, I will. That's what I do. Many days. And when I say many days, I seriously do find that things could become overwhelming if I don't get them together. So I just wanted to sit here. I keep saying we're going to chat and chew, but I never got anything to eat. So here's my water. So I'm going to start by, if you're having lunch, cheers to your lunch. Father God, in the name of Jesus, please cover our food. May it nourish our body, strengthen our minds, and let everything go to our body, not to our hips. And amen. But some of y'all might want it to go to your hips. And so here's my drink for today. But honestly, one of the things I'm really going to start doing, I really am going to chat and chew. I've been juicing with Phenomenal Women Group. And when I tell you, listen, do y'all see it? Juicing with the group, walking, getting the sun and the melanin. I got myself together a little bit better today, but enough about me. Overwhelmed. Are we feeling overwhelmed in our business? And so what I wanted to do, because remember our Wake the F Up group is I teach women to boss up their bag in 30 days or less by waking the F up. And the F is for your fabulousness, your finances, your femininity, your fearlessness, your ferociousness, your your faith, right? And so we're going to talk about more than just money, because how can we have a boss up bag if we're not 100% together? And honestly, do we ever find or see ourselves even being 100% together? What we can do is do our best. So one of the things I want to do today is, if you decide that you would like to join in a chat over here today, I want you to make sure you do that. And the other thing I better do is make sure that I can hear myself talking, because frequently I'm up on here and you don't hear nothing, but I hear me. Guys, we look good. Y'all look good. Over there, we sound good. We feel good. We hear good. We good. So I wanted to give you, honestly, today 10 steps for 10 ideas, right? Or 10 things that I was able to do, because that's what Wake the F Up is all about. All of the F's. And the F that we're waking up today is the F that. But the reason that I wanted to give you 10 steps today was because, let me go over here. Right? Boom. The reason I'm on live, the reason that I wanted to give you 10 steps today is so that you would be able to have things to reach to, something to do when you are making sure that you are staying in line. And that I don't want you to quit. Quitting isn't an option, right? And so one of the things that I want to share with you, and let me give you this too. If you're joining us live today, I literally have something for you. I'm going to type it for you right now. You're going to go here, right? You got to type it just like you see it. So www.bossupyourbag.com, right? You're going to go there. You're going to get free gifts. Guys, I got a free audio about bossing up your bag and all the good stuff. We go big that real big, because we want you to go on there. So bossupyourbag.com. If you're watching today, there's a free gift for you. It is a strategy to always have money in your pocket, because that is the reason that some of us become overwhelmed. So it's a strategy to always have money in your pocket. And then also the other day I did some grant, I gave you some funding sources, 5 funding sources. And guys, listen, one of those funding sources is over on the 31st of this month. So you want to jump to it. I gave you funding sources that's ready to go, hot off the press. But if you go to this website, bossupyourbag.com, you're able to get these funding sources and the links for free. All right. And so I want to make sure I gave that to you. But let's talk about some of the ways. Are you ready that we find that when we're overwhelmed, what are some of the things, some of the strategies that we can do? And so for the sake of time, because we're having our lunch, this is my lunch today. For the sake of time, I just give you a few. So the first one I want to share with you, talk to you about is when you're feeling overwhelmed. One of the reasons that a lot of us are overwhelmed in our business, and you got to have a bossed up business, a bossed up bag. The reason that your business is bossed up is because you set clear and realistic expectations. I'm not a goal setter in a way. So I set an agenda for what I want to do. And instead of me saying I have a goal, I'll say I manifest, like I believe it's going to happen. I am going to. So I always say I am the #1 women's wellness speaker in the world. I am the #1 women's wellness speaker in the world. For me, that's a realistic expectation, but the work for it, when I say it's grueling. And so when you set your expectation, I want you to be clear about it and have a realistic expectation. And realistic, remember when I share with you that for me, I'm a Christian woman, so the Bible says, and I don't always get it right, but I know what I'm saying. Eyes have not seen, nor has it entered into the hearts of man. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man what God has in store for those who loved him. And so I truly believe in setting audacious, I'm talking about out the box, absolutely insane, absolutely, what the heck, are you serious? I set ridiculous expectations for myself, and then I go after them. So becoming the #1 speaker in the world, this is just a goal that I have for myself. It is a process. And some days I feel like, oh my goodness, like I'm going to be doing this for a minute. But I remember the eyes on my prize. I remember what I see. I remember what I would like for myself. And so you have to remember when you set the realistic goal, a clear and realistic goal for yourself, how you're going to get there. What do you have to do to achieve it? When is it going to happen for you? And so to you, or to most of us, it's going to sound like a goal. But necessarily the expectation for me, the way that I visualize it, because I share the way that I was able to wake the F up, the way that I was able to wake the F up is because I started to manifest it for myself. Like, it's getting done. Guys, my book, Wake the F Up, let me tell you how it became. And I think I shared this before. It came about because it was F that is getting done. So honestly, the F was for bleep initially. The F was for, and let me show you. You see this cover right here? This is the cover of our Wake the F Up book. That is the cover. Wake the F Up. And guys, if you haven't ordered it, go to that Boss Up Your Bag website. You'll be able to order it soon. But let me tell you something. The F was for F that is getting done, because a lot of times we be over it. Like, I have had enough. I'm not trying to hear it. I can't, I won't. These are the things that we don't want to say to ourselves. We want to mostly say the things that we can do. So setting your realistic and clear expectations for yourself, or if you must call them goals, whatever works for you, set them. Set them, but then you have to go after them. You can't just, and this keeps you from being frustrated. Don't just say I'm gonna do it. What you gonna do to do it? How you gonna do it to do it? For me, becoming the #1 speaker in the world, guys, I had to literally invest in a coach. I had to go to those master classes that you see. I took a whole bunch of free classes. It's because they always give you the free hook item until you could get to the paid item. So I took a bunch of free ones until the paid one made sense to me. And when I found the paid one that made sense for me, I went for it. And now I'm in it to win it. And so becoming #1 means that I had to make investment in myself. And we're going to talk about that. I literally had to make it clear for myself, like, how you want to be #1. You're going to be #1, but how you about to do it? How's it going to happen? And so for you, yes, you want to set these goals and these expectations for yourself, but the clear part is how. How are you going to do it? So make sure they're clear, realistic. Again, for me, I'm dreaming beyond dreams, beyond God said, for anything is possible. For those that believe, for the things that you want, like, my goals is absolutely ridiculous, because if I can dream it and imagine it and get to it and do it, and then God got my back, what? We lit. Girls, we lit. You hear me? And so that is the first one that I wanted to share with you. Is this making sense to you? If this is making sense, say it's making sense. And I started off by saying we're going to do something a little different today. Hey now, hey. I just love my girls when they come. Yes, the how. The how is important. I know that's Chanel. I feel like when Chanel comes on, I only see Facebook user. I don't see her face. But guys, truly, the how is important. So what I wanted to do different today was, if you would like to be a part of this live today and you want to get on camera with me and share some of the things that you do as we go through this list, I want you to tell me, put me on. Just type in the comments, put me on, and I'm going to bring you, I'm going to send you the link to get you on, right? So the next one I want you to do, personal development. This is what this group is all about, guys. Wake the F Up group was established to help women win. We're going to win. We're going to work. We're going to celebrate. We're going to do what we have to do to be able to win. And so personal development, education, and training. These are ways to keep you from being frustrated in your business. Number one, when you have something to do, you know what to do. When you don't know what to do, confused people do nothing, right? So if you haven't set a calendar, and we'll get to that too. But if you haven't set an agenda for yourself, set a goal or a idea or a manifestation for yourself, how are you supposed to get anything that you want to get done? So personal development is a big deal. Education, training, and education, I don't mean it in a way of saying go get a new degree, but there's goals, there's groups and courses and trainings. When I tell you the internet is, I literally could go to my phone right now and show you like 100 master classes. Like literally, wait, let me see. There is so many master classes. Like join my master class. All you have to do is scroll on your phone and you are literally going to see a master class that you can become a part of. And when you see that, all you have to do is join it. Take the free one. Take the gimme for now. I'll take that gimme. And then if you find something that you like, then you want to go for it. So you want to be personal development. You want to read every day, ladies. We should be reading. And we're going to start a book club. I know Tanya, my friend, she suggested that we do a book club. So we are going to start a book club, like a book of the month that could keep us engaged, that could put us in line with our goals. That's something that we're going to do. Personal development, education, and training. And not just any training. Training in the direction that you want to go. Training in the field that you are being a part of. You want to make sure that you are educating yourself, learning your craft, honing your craft, and getting better at it. I don't care if you're a content creator, learn about reels, learn about threads. If you are doing hair, take you a master class. If you're like me and you want to be a speaker, get you some kind of course that's going to get you to speaking and publicly delivering and all that. And no matter how skilled we are, we still can use some more training, a little help. Every day be educating yourself. Every day be learning. ABL, we say. Always, always, always be learning. Number 3, communicate. Oh my gosh, you have to communicate. And this is, again, all about being overwhelmed in your business. F that I'm good, because I say F that I'm good. That's the reason I named it that. I named it that because a lot of times as women, instead of asking for help, instead of communicating and being real about our needs and expectations, we're literally like, F it, I'm cool. That's my favorite line. I'm like, I'm good. Nope, never mind, I'm good. My boo bear be like, well, what did you say? I'm like, nothing. I ain't say nothing. Nothing. Like, because you didn't hear me. But communicate and be real about your needs. This isn't about your business, but this is a prime example of what women do. Here's an example. It's your birthday, right? So your birthday comes and people be like, well, what do you want? Oh, it's your birthday. Chanel, it's your birthday. Or Tanya, it's your birthday. What do you want? And most women, especially busy women, overwhelmed women, you already expect, remember, you have these expectations that you're not going to get anything anyway. Nobody ever gives me anything for my birthday. Who cares? I do everything for everyone, but no one does anything for me. It's all about communication. So the example I have is your birthday, right? And for your birthday, you want whatever it is you want. I'm going to tell you right now, my boo bear better know this. He ought to know this. He need to know this. He should know this. I want a wig every birthday. I'll take a wig. I'll take a wig for 200, Jerry. 500 more like, but I'll take a wig, or I might want to go on a date. I love a good spa day. I would like to go on a spa day, but instead of saying, this is what I want for my birthday, I don't want nothing. I'm cool, nothing. I got everything I need. I don't want anything. The lies we tell. I want something for my birthday. Be real about your needs and expectations. And this is the same thing in your business. I promise you, I have a friend. She's going to knock me out. My friend Nadia. She's always wants a party or someone to do something super amazing for her birthday. And nothing happens after she goes above and beyond for everyone. But when her birthday comes and it don't happen, boy, I tell you what, she is so upset about it. Like, not happy about it at all. Don't be that way, guys. And I tell her the same way. Like, you got to tell people, don't be afraid to say what you want. I want whatever it is for my birthday. Like, hook a sister up. I done for you and y'all all year. What about me? So even in your business, you have to communicate. If your staff is not doing, if you have a staff, if you are fortunate to have a staff, because a lot of us are one woman show, One woman show is not the way to go. We're going to talk about that. Communicate and be real about your needs and your expectations. I'm training my niece right now. So with my niece, I have to explain to her today. I had to say, hey, listen, I need you to make sure you answer the phone because I call a lot. The phone will ring a lot. So until I can get you to that level of being able to answer the phone, we're going to just work on this right now. So we'll do paperwork until you get into rhythm of doing what we need to do, especially when we're working from home. So I had to communicate that this is what I expect from you, but for now, this is what I can accept from you. I expect this, but I can accept this, right? Communicate, be real about your needs. You need help with social media. A lot of business owners, I was this way, guys, when I say for a long, long time. The success that I begin to have changed when I get help. I feel like I do better, I thrive better, I get way more done when I have help, right? When I have support. And again, that's one of what we're going to talk about today to keep us from being overwhelmed. But when you communicate and are being real about your needs, things can get done. You can't do it by yourself. But we have this habit as business owners of instead of teaching somebody or sharing or showing somebody, man, forget it. F that, because there's that F word. F it, man. I just do it myself. I might as well just do this. My grandma used to be like, I might as well do this. I might as well do it myself. Right? You're like, F it, I do it myself. No, you have to have help. But your help can't help you if you don't help. You have to help them by explaining what they need. My Boo Bear is a classic. My Boo Bear will show you one time and think that you are expert. He gonna show you one time what he's been doing for 20 years. But because you didn't get it that one time, F it, he'll do it himself. You gotta communicate. You have to share, teach, and all of this about the needs and expectations. If you have a staff of people, you cannot expect a staff to come in or an assistant, one person, two people, 20 people to come in and know what to do and you didn't tell them what to do. Everyone that has a job, there's leaders, right? And then there's supervisors, there's self-employed people, there's go-getters. But most people that have a job have an expectation that you're supposed to tell them what to do. They expect an agenda from you, like, hello, boss, I'm here. What you want me to do today? What am I supposed to do today? If you're not giving tasks, people are milking the clock. So you have to make sure that you are sharing your needs, your expectations, the workflow. One of the things that I love my sister does, my sister has been in IT for a long time. Guys, self-starter, learned on her own. I had to share her story one day about how she became so amazing in IT. But one thing that she does, even at her multiple six-figure job, all telling her business in the street, my sister has a stand-up call every day. Every single day at between 10:15, they call into her corporate job, even though they work from home, and they do something called a stand-up. And this is where they announce, what are you doing today? What did you do? What is your goal for today? What did you get done yesterday? How can we help you complete your goals? It goes something like that. But they stand up and they are accountable for their work because they have their expectation. And then the leader on the call communicates their needs and they get it done and it works beautifully. Like it works so beautifully that every day at 10 something I call her, not every day, but most days I call her, be like, I'm trying to get on the stand up. She'd be like, Inga, get out of here. Stand up, guys. Be real and communicate your needs and expectations. How's that? So if you could do that, say communicate, say I'll communicate. I'ma keep it real. Type that in the chat. I'ma keep it real. You gotta keep it real for people to understand what's going on with you, right? So the next one, number 4, let's see. Keep it simple. One of the best ways to keep yourself from being frustrated in your business is to keep it simple. And I feel like I'm moving all around because I want to get comfortable. I want to sit Indian style and all this, but keep it simple. The fastest way you want to get the fastest and most effective way to get to your bag by keeping it simple. I did not say take shortcuts. I did not say have to do things. I did not say don't give 100% and do what you have to do. But keep the way to the bag simple. This will keep you from being overwhelmed and frustrated in your business. If it's a whole lot of work for a little bit of money, you got to reevaluate that. You should be being paid what you expect based on what you offer. If it's good, it's good, you pay. If it's timely, it's pay. If it's shabby, it's shabby. You're probably giving out discounts. Think about it. One of the things I'll tell you this, the fastest and most effective way to your bag, you will be proud to ask for your money. You will be glad to get your money. You're going to be on their tail. If you are a kind of business like me that does invoicing, you're going to be making sure you get your money, but keep it simple. You don't want to overwork. I've done this so many times. You don't want to do so much extra work that you're doing too much. And we are givers. Women, as in business, women are nurturers. We're givers. We're going to give, 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 and do a little extra. My friend Tanya, she gonna work it. She gonna give you the cavitation. She gonna give you that woodwork. She gonna give you the laser lipo patch. She's gonna give you everything. But if you do that service, and I love it. Listen, I'm taking it, give it to me, but I'm paying. I'm tipping. But if we work ourselves to the bone, and we didn't keep it simple, we're making our work extra. And then by the time you do get your money, you feel frustrated about it. You feel like I've done all of this and this is all that I got, because we have to learn to keep it simple. And I'm going to go on my thing and make sure that I'm not missing any comments, because I do expect comments. So let me tell you something. If you're on here, I'm expecting, it's my expectation, I'm expecting a comment or 20. You feel me? And so keep it simple, the fastest way to your bag. That is very, very, very key. So are you feeling overwhelmed? If you're feeling overwhelmed, I want you to say, not anymore, right? I want you to say it in the chat, not anymore. This is helpful, right? So the next one, guys, let's talk about it. Delegate and get help. Wait a minute. You need that. Yo, what did I say? Well, I said, put it here. I'm talking to myself. Delegate and get help. We talked about it a little bit before. You can't do it all. A one-man band is a one-sound band. You want to have a band. I'm literally making this up right now. But to have a band, you got to be, to have a melody and a chorus and all the things that you would want, you need more than just one band. See, because if I'm a one-man band and I'm on the drums, I'm on the drums. Then if I'm on the horn, but what happened to the drums? If I could, but okay, so now I could drum and horn, but where is the flutes and the sing? And I can't drum, horn, and sing. You can't do all that. Delegate. Everybody needs a part. So if you are able to have help, if you are in the stage of your business to get help, delegate. So one of the things that I had to do from the beginning, because everybody in the beginning, I understand we're all different places. Everybody can't pay or be, we can't initially in our business pay by the hour. You got volunteers, you a volunteer, your boo bear, your children, your mama, everybody is all hands on deck pitching in. But at some point, you will begin to have help. And so one of the things that I did when I first started, or as I was growing my business, and guys, remember, I've been home for only 5.5 years. So I literally had to start from scratch building my business. Even in my speaking business, my coaching business right now, I'm literally starting from scratch. One of the things I don't do, I don't take from, I might have a successful business. Like we have a successful towing business, automotive business. I got my Airbnb and real estate business. I have my accounting business. But my money from my accounting business is for that. My money from my Airbnb business is for that. See, because if something breaks in the house that I'm renting out, I have to make sure that I can fix it. But I can't take the money from my tax and my accounting business to fix a house. The money for that goes to that. The money for my towing business, if I need to do something with the truck or payroll or whatever it is, pay a customer for cars, that means that that money has to go to that money. And so I explain it that way because starting my business now, my coaching business, I have to grind the money up. So truly, no matter how much money I might have in the bank, this business is growing. And so I have to hustle the money up for this business. And as I'm doing that, getting help, I can't take from the tow business, can't take from the Airbnb business. Airbnb is everything is what's supposed to be for. So I have to start from the beginning to hire help. And so instead of me paying by the hour right now, I can have small assignments. So the help that I needed right now is phone calls and data entry. I really need data entry and like social media pushes. And so I pay by the job. Could you do this task for me for social media? Could you do this phone call for me? Could you enter these receipts for me? Could you make this capture page for me? Like I had to pay as I go. I make money from speaking, I pay for that. I make money from books, I pay for that. I have to go one step at a time to get the help, but I'm not trying to do it all. And I can make flyers. You can make flyers, you could be the cleanup person. You can do everything. But when you are everything, you do so much. You wear too many hats. One of my friend partners in our book club, Miss Crystal has this thing about being overwhelmed also. And she literally had this exercise where she put on all these hats. And when I tell you, by the time she was done, the hats was stacked all the way up to here. And who could do all those jobs? Not nobody. When you start getting help, it allows you to do what you do best. So the more you do, the more you're going to make money from this. Now you can give a portion of that out. Hey, I would like for you to help me with this. Now you go back, you make some more money. Hey, listen, I would like for you to help me with that. And when I tell you this, when there are more hands on deck, you can get so much done. Imagine this. Put up all your fingers if you're watching. Put all 10 fingers up. Hey, oh, Inga Bernal is my Boo Bear. Hey, Boo Bear. Hey, Boo Bear's on the chat. Guys, I'm blushing, chat. Imagine this. If I say all hands on deck, you got 10 fingers. But we're going to pretend that they're hands right now. So just put up one finger. And so one finger, you need to do something. Maybe you got to pick up lip gloss. And I'm trying to pick it up with one finger, right? I don't know. Okay, I can pick up this keychain with one finger. I can pick up a keychain. So if I say all hands on decks, but now you need a bottle of water, right? So now you got 2 fingers. So I need a bottle of water. So now I got a keychain and the water. And now you need to do something else. You might need to, I don't know, get an ad done on Facebook. You can't, and I'm just showing you this because all I got with my hands, I'm pretending that my hands, I'm pretending that my fingers are my hands. But if I got to do something else, well, look at this. If I'm by myself, all hands on deck, I got to put something down to do something else. But if all hands are on deck, it didn't work out exactly as I wanted it to, but I'm sure that you understand exactly what I'm saying. Hey, Tanya, thank you for all your support. Yeah, she's the best ever. Thank you, sister. Guys, listen. If I was explaining that all hands on deck, you need all hands. Everybody pitching in, so much more is getting done. And guess what? As people, it's a thing called, it's what we say is that if the vision is not good enough, if someone buys into your vision, they're going to spread the vision. And if they start to spread the vision, guess what? You're going to get so much more done. And so all that to say, don't try to be a one-man show. As you can, get a little bit of help. You might start with an intern. You might start with a volunteer. You might start with just your mama. But before you know it, you're going to have all hands on deck and you'll have help and you won't be doing it alone. The quicker you get help, the quicker you expand your business, the better off you truly will be, right? Is this making sense? If it's making sense, say yes, it's making sense. Tanya say yes. She said, yes, we get it. See what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for listening. All right, let's see. So the next one that I want to share with you, I told you to delegate. Boom, boom. Here we go. Build a culture, a winning working environment. This is important. This is especially if you have more people working with you. It's not just you. You want to celebrate with the people that are working with you. Building a culture is important because people buy in. It's the law of the buy-in. People will follow you. They're not following you. They're following your vision. They're following your vision. And when they follow the vision, this is why if you ever see people could carry on in life, like you'll see, I don't know, John Paul Getty or J.C. Penney or Macy's or the Rockefeller family, whoever it is, Macy's, the Louis Vuitton, I don't know. People have built a culture. And so when they pass on, the next person will step up because they didn't buy into that person. If that person passes away, it's over. They bought into the vision. I must keep this vision going. I must keep this business going because I believed in the vision. And the other thing is that when people believe in the vision, they're going to continue on without you. Without you. They're going to tell more people outside of you. All of this keeps you from being frustrated because I want to tell you one thing. Energy, new money, and repeat money is the best money. And new energy is the lifeblood. New blood is the lifeblood. Type in the chat, new blood is the lifeblood. Say that. Tanya said, I try and it's hard and you can burn yourself out. Period. You will burn yourself out. New blood is the lifeblood. So this is why you want to build a winning working environment. There is nothing like every now and then you might just, if it's just a couple of you, you might go to dinner. You might bring donuts to the office. I remember at our ASAP towing business, I literally on Fridays, every Friday, and he was ready. I would literally bring donuts and juice to the office or breakfast sandwiches to the office. They love it. Every now and then we'll go on a bowling trip. The guys love bowling every now and then. Girls love a day out or a day at the spa. That's right. New blood is the lifeblood, Tanya. Every now and then people love a good day out. Like out in the park, you can have a barbecue. You can have, if your budget is there, you can go away. Like with my book club, we're literally building a culture by going to St. Thomas Virgin Islands. guys, I don't even do girls trips, okay? I don't think I've ever been on an all-girls trip. Me and Tanya went somewhere, but I don't go like group of girls on a trip. But literally, I look so forward to going on a trip to build the culture, to continue to build my business, to be around like-minded women, for us to be creating our content and doing what we're doing, because we're building a culture and a winning working environment. And when you build a culture, people care. One of the things we do at our ASAP towing business is in Christmas time especially. Birthdays, I never miss a birthday. I never miss a Christmas. And if you have kids, I try to remember your kids too. But for our staff, I don't care if it's 1 or 25 of them. If they have a birthday, we got cake, donuts, cheesy banners, Dollar Tree, but it's a celebration. It's a party for them. And for Christmas, I make sure that I get good gifts, not just a card or not just a box of peanuts, but I get good personalized things that they're going to love, because people want to know that they matter. And so you have to celebrate your environment, celebrate the people that work for you. If somebody volunteered, and a thank you is good, but every now and then have a mixer, have a get together, have a party at your house, have a party in your yard. And a party is easy. Cups, come on guys, y'all know we can get it done. Red cups, some juice, some sandwiches, a couple, whatever you're making. Keep the culture going. Play games. One of the cool things that we've done at our office before is play games. Like we have this game that is so fun. So what we do with this game is I buy all these Dollar Tree gifts, right? And then I also buy really cool, great gifts in between. Then I wrap them all up. People pick numbers. So when they pick the numbers, and this is a cool thing, Dollar Tree is a fun thing. For a lower budget, and I'm not saying be low budget, because if you want to go all out and hire the party planners and all that, do that. But if you're just starting out and you just want to keep the camaraderie, because that's what it's all about. People don't care what you spent. They care how much you care, right? And so in our game, I wrap up all the gifts, and then I slide a few good gifts in there. And so you pick the number. So as you pick the number, you can, the first person steps up, they open their gift. You like your gift, you can keep it. Next person steps up, pick a gift. They open their gift. You like the gift, you keep it. If you don't like the gift, you could take the gift of the person in front of you. Next person steps up, get their gift. If you like your gift, you keep it. If you don't like the gift, you can take the gift of anybody in front of you. And it goes on and on and on and on. When I tell you, we done almost had some fights up in there. One of our guys was like, man, she kept looking at me. She knew that was my money. He was like, she knew that was my $50. She knew it. She kept making people take the money, and I wasn't. But people sometimes get nervous to share. But we're building the culture in a winning working environment, and they love this game. Listen, it's like literally a group of guys sometimes, and they be having tampons and all kinds of cool stuff, but it's fun because as they start to do it and as they build that environment, it's all that matters is that they know we're about to have a good time, but they be ready for that game. They love, 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 love that game. And so build a winning working environment. Cheer for the people that you work with. Cheer for yourself while you're doing it. Prioritize your time, not time management. I heard it said before, and I can't quote or tell you who said it, but you cannot manage time. The one thing you're never getting back is time. The one thing we cannot control is time. The one thing you can't do nothing about, and that's on period, is time. The clock is ticking every single day. Can't do nothing about it. But you can prioritize your time. You can make what's important important. What the main thing is the main thing. So make sure you think about that when you're working and when you're feeling frustrated. Remember this, calm yourself down. Don't be overwhelmed, but remember, you only have but a certain amount of hours in a day. You only have certain things that you can get done. So do what you can. Celebrate when you can. And I feel like that's the next one. Do what you can with your time. Write it out. I have a planner. If I share my screen with you, I have like a reminder down here. I'll mess up the live if I do it. But I have a reminder. I've been using my computer more and more every day. I used to use my phone. I love I like writing time down, writing things down and highlighting it, because I love the way that it looks when I go back to see that I've accomplished it. And so get you a planner and write it down. Make sure you know what you're going to do. Be realistic about it. I was a person to write a list of 1,000 things that I got to do today. And I'm trying to tell you 2 of them are getting done, if not none. It's too many things. Don't overwhelm yourself. You only got this much time. Plus you got to eat. Plus you got to live. Plus you got kids. Plus you have distractions. Plus you have emergencies. Like, you never know what's going to happen. But you could prioritize your time and not manage your time, right? So we have to do better. When we prioritize our time, it makes it easier for us in the long run. And one of the things I'll tell you is this. This is what I was a terrible, terrible, terrible person when it came to time. I literally felt like, and others felt like too, I didn't have a respect of their time nor my own time. But one thing that I decided to do was ask myself a few questions. Number one, when someone asked me to do it, and this was for me for time management or prioritizing my time and also for boundaries and even for not being angry. Have you ever done something or someone asked you to do it and you don't want to do it? You just be like, oh my God, like, oh, like, yeah, all right, I'll do it. But you really don't want to do it. This is what I had to do. First thing I asked myself is, do I want to do it? Like, do I even want to be bothered? Number one. Number two, if I do decide that I can do it, when can I be done? How long is it going to take me? And when can I be done? Number three, am I going to be effective at it? Right? Maybe it might have been number two. So the first question when I ask myself is, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And I'm not saying yes anymore. I don't say yes to stuff all the time, hardly, no more ever. I do not do that. I say no. Saying no is part of prioritizing your time, because when we overwhelm ourselves with things that we don't want to do, it frustrates us. It has you fussing at people that it's the person that you're fussing at in your house is not even the person that you're frustrated with. And the person that you're frustrated with is not even the person that you think did it. It's you that did what you didn't want to do. So don't do it. The answer is nah. No, not at this time. I'm not available. Unfortunately, I can't. Number two, if I do want to do it, can I do it effectively? Or is there someone that would be better at it than me? That keeps me out of it twice. If there's someone better at it than me, I refer them to somebody else now instead of me. I could do it, but what I feel is that so-and-so, I'll refer you to them because they could do it better than me. Right? And if I say, and if your reputation like mine, if I say they're better than me, they're good. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Put they good in the comments. You know you're good. And if you refer somebody out and they're better than you, that means they're good. That's a good referral. But it saved you. It kept you from not using your time wisely. Right? Right? There's Tanya. That is so correct. I was that way, but no is my no. And that's on period. The last one is, if I did decide to do it or accept this challenge or this job or whatever it is, when will I be done? And I stick to it. And that's prioritizing your time. And when I tell you, it has kept me from being so frustrated. It has kept me calmer. You know, it allows me to do the things that I want to do in my life. And it'll do the same for you if you begin to prioritize your time. Small wins, guys. Let's celebrate the small wins. And so sometimes you got to be careful when you say small. I'm going to make this big too. When you say small, because a small win, guys, there's this book called Superfan. And in Superfans, it just tells you that the way to continue to be encouraged in your business and the way to continue to want to do what you want to do to get to the goal that you have is by celebrating your small win. And a small win is a thing that you did. Like, for instance, I was a couple minutes behind. My camera didn't work correctly. I want to be on my camera so bad because I feel like the picture quality is better, but I could not figure it out, the functioning of it. So I jumped back on my camera, my phone again, on my computer again. But that's a win for me because usually I'd be like, man, forget it, or F that, right? Because, you know, when you get frustrated, that's what we say. Forget it, man. Forget them people. I won't do it. But people are waiting for you. People want you to stand up and do what you say. And so a small win for me today is here I am. Here I am. You hear me? So right now, I want you to think about a small win that you had, and I want you to put it in a comment. Think about it. Let's do a clock. You know the Jeopardy clock. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Fast forward. Celebrate a small win right now. In the comments, come on, I want to post you. Tell me something that you've done in the last 30 days that made you smile, that made you proud about your business. Like, I did that. Ooh, she did that. Hey, she did that. If you have one small win, I want you to celebrate with me right now. Matter of fact, I got music I'm a DJ for you right now. Where we at with it? Let me see. Where we at with it? So, come on, it's a win. Where's the win? Where's the win? There we go. Why isn't that clicking? Okay, it's going to come. It was supposed to come. So a win would be that my DJ music want to work. Oh, there we go. Come on, let me get your win. I want to get your win real fast right now so that I can celebrate the win. This horn is for you. What did you do? Now, you can't be shy because I know you're watching, because I kind of sort of can see you watching. And so you got to type a win. So tell me one thing that you did this month that you feel like, yes, I did that. Celebrate the small win. That's important. When you celebrate the small win, it keeps you encouraged to do your business. It reminds you that you're doing a good job. It reminds you that you are straight killing it out here. You did that. You did that. And celebrate it. And celebrate it out loud. A lot of times I've been very shy to celebrate my wins because I don't want to be bragging. I don't want to be, upset anybody. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But I'm out here getting it, working. I'm celebrating that. You got to celebrate that. They need to know about you. Because when you celebrate you, other people, the ones that, the people that matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter. Celebrate that win. You go off for you. When you go off for you, it's going to keep you encouraged. Listen, getting up extra early and being consistent. Come on, where is the party? Where the party? It's a party, girl. You hear me, sis? It's a party. You know it's a party. Getting up early, and your extra early has been like 3 in the morning. Like she been getting up at 3 in the morning. What? At 3 in the morning? I'm never going to say nothing. That is a win. Celebrate your win. Celebrate yourself. And you don't have to brag about it, but talk about it. They need to know. When we encourage each other to talk about it, it brings the energy to, that they say, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. You know what I'm saying? It brings the people. That energy brings energy. People might not say anything. They might not respond or anything of that sort, but they're talking about you. They're telling other people about you, and low-key people DMing you. You know what I'm talking about. They may never repost you, but they're watching you and they're secretly winning. There's this thing called the law of the lid. When you celebrate your win, it raises the lid. I tell my boo bear this all the time. My boo bear have been doing cars for over 20 years. We have automotive recycling company, catalytic converters, buy junk cars, sell used cars, like everything. So he'll do something and the guys out there will say, oh, that's what Marty do. He's a car guy. That's his thing. But my nephew Devin, for instance, everybody knows Marty. Marty's great at he does it. My nephew Devin buys a tow truck. Marty had a tow truck for the longest time. Devin buys a tow truck. Now, everybody that knew Marty, that's what Marty do. It's no big deal. Marty got a new tow truck, right? Devin gets a tow truck. When Devin got a tow truck, all the guys that knew Marty. But all the guys that knew Devin, that knew Marty, believed it was possible for them because Devin did it. But Marty been doing it the whole time. But I know Marty did it, but that's what Marty do. But Devin is just like me. I see him. We're on the level together. I feel like Devin's on my level. And if Devin can do it, so can I. And so low key, as I say, Devin inspired other people to get a tow truck too, because he could do it. If he could do it, oh man, if this dude could do it, you got to be kidding me. I can do it too. This is the law of the lid. People see you for what they see you. And I want you, if you're not busy tomorrow, make yourself available, as a matter of fact, tomorrow, because we're going to talk about a list of 100 name challenge. If you're in business, you need this list. But the way that people see you is the way that people will operate in their life also. And so I say celebrate the small win out loud, because people will do what you do even if they don't tell you, because everybody connects to other people in a different kind of way. All right, I hope that makes sense. But I want to see your wins, and I'm waiting for them. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. That's right. Let me see. I might be late on these comments. Getting up and being extra early. That's right, Tanya. And then working my business when people are sleeping. Come on, win. You better win again, honey. What else you doing? You should see me dancing right now to the beat. I know that's right. I'm late. But Tanya, let me tell you something. When I say I'm proud of you, I celebrate you all the time. I'm proud of what you do. I'm proud of seeing you go out there and do what you have to do. A few people, but down there, deposit to my class. Come on, stop. You better stop. Wait, where is the party? Girl, wait, stop it. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. This is what I'm talking about. We celebrating. And you got to celebrate, because celebration brings business. Celebration brings business. Period. Celebrate. Go hard for yours so everybody can see that. All right? What's next? What we got next? I only got a couple more, guys, because I've been on here longer than I want to. Self-care, y'all. Come on now, stop. Self-care is the best care. Everybody knows that self-care is the best care. You got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. I really want to do this because my leg is aching. I ain't lying. You got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. If you don't love you, why should anybody else? If you don't take care of yourself, why should anybody else? I'm not comfortable. Guys, I'm trying to find a new podcast, like, not a podcast, but a new, like, live, like, relax type thing. You know, that's right, Tanya. It's a party. It's a party. I'm so excited. Self care is the best care. Let me tell you a secret, a thing. The best time that I ever have in any business that I do is when I take care of myself. I have this thing, and I love to do it. When I do it, it's magical. When I do it, my business be turn up, turn up. I come back, turn up. I come back like, hey, every single time, right? I call it the first weekend of the month. This is why self care is important. Make time for yourself. I don't care if you got to take a bath, burn some candles, drink some wine, shut your door, do what you got to do for yourself. When I go away on the first weekend of the month, try this if you can. Try this if you can. And if it's not in your budget yet, it's okay. It's put it as a goal to get in your budget because it will change your life. Women, because that's who I'm talking to, ladies. We be out here and we are grinding and we are doing what we have to do. But when you can take some time, just you to yourself, learn to be alone, eat some food by yourself. But this is what I want you to do. On the first weekend of the month, this was my hack. When my business and my life, this was years ago. I'm talking about 2008 because I was in business for a long time. But when my business turned all the way up, this is why. Every first weekend, the beginning of the month, I would pack my bags. Girl, I couldn't wait till the first weekend of the month. I'm dipping up out of there, out the office. My kids is all nice and packed and bags packed and snacks packed. And by then they were able to be in a house by themselves. And I would go to a hotel. This is before Airbnb. Airbnb was like, it wasn't Airbnb, it was like furnished houses, but it wasn't like the place to go. It was like bed and breakfast, but I went to a hotel, a nice hotel, what I could afford in my budget. And I would go there on a Friday and I would check in, turn off my phone, and my kids know, don't call me unless y'all about to, if it's going down and then y'all, somebody about to kick rock die up in here, don't call my phone unless it's over. No one bother me. Check into that hotel. Come on now, imagine with me. You checked in. Whoo, you took it all off. You got yourself a nice bubble bath and some room service. It's dark and cozy. Close those blinds and you get under them covers, man. And you just go to take you a nice, good REM sleep. That's that deep, 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 deep sleep. And then the next day you wake up and you do whatever you want to do. I would go get a massage, spa day for me. I'm getting a massage and a facial. And then maybe I might go to the movies or do something just chill, relax that I love to do. Nothing. And then Sunday, I would get up, I would write a plan for my month. What am I gonna do? What's my manifestation? What's realistic to my dreams at this time? What's the next step for the next 30 days? And I would mindset plan, goal set plan for the 30 days. And then when checkout time come, and I always ask for extra checkout, I would be up out of there. But when I came back, baby, I was so refreshed and happy and rejuvenated and relaxed and bossy and getting it and popping. It was amazing. And I encourage you to do that. And even if you can't go to a hotel, you could do something quietly at home, but you want to leave and break from your monotony of what you're used to. If you work from home, get out of that house. You know, if you work in an office, don't go back there. Clock out early. We call out slick. I said slick, like, hello, I just called to say I have an emergency and I can't come in. Call out slick, okay? But do what you have to do for yourself. If you can't do something, start to plan for it. If you go to bossupyourbag.com, guys, and y'all know that's our free giveaway is there. But one of the things that is on bossupyourbag.com, bossupyourbag.com, you can get a free giveaway from me. And what this giveaway does for you is it shows you how to start to pay yourself and have money so that you can eventually finally go away for yourself, that you can do the things that you want to do for yourself. Self-care is definitely the best care. Last one, guys, and I'm out of here. Find a mentor in your need area. See, because we can find a mentor for anything. You can find a mentor for anything today. Anything. If it's jumping, it's a mentor. If it's moving, it's a mentor. If it's invisible, it's a mentor. There's mentors popping everywhere. But find one in your area of need. A lot of people don't like to say that they need. You know, there's this questionnaire. They'd be like, what are one of your weaknesses? And I always would never answer the questions because I don't have no weaknesses. But we all have an area of need. We probably do have a weakness too, but I train my mind to think different. So my area of need is, and you want to find a mentor in that area so that they can help you. And so one of the things that my friend Tanya encouraged me to do was do a mentorship group. And so guys, we have our Wake the F Up group. We want you to join us today and fight by five ladies. Our group is fun. Our group is popping. You are invited. The doors of the group are open. But we're also going to make a specialized mentorship group for women in business that want to wake the F up, that want to go from being toxic to abundance, that want to grind their way up, that know that they won this much away. You know that you this much away from what you want to be, but it's just that thing, that one thing in your way. If I could get this monkey off my back, rich lips, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, rich lips. But if this feather might have fell out just because of, for sake of props, it came out my pillow. Y'all see that feather? If I could get this one thing that's holding me back off of my shoulder, y'all see it? One thing, I can't shake it. But if I had a mentor to guide me and help me get through it, I could do it. And so we're creating a mentorship group for women in business who just got that one thing in the way and they can make it. That was fancy. One thing in the way and they can make it. And so I want you to find a mentor. I also want you guys to go to bossupyourbag.com because the grant list that we talked about the other day is there, and that grant is closing on the 31st, one of them. But you'll also get the way to boss up your bag within 30 days or less. Guys, you literally could do it even faster than that. But one of the most important things that you could do on this website is you could schedule a one-on-one session to talk to me so that I could personally talk you through your ideas, talk you through what's good for your business. Because see, I can't be the kind of coach to try to train or teach or help everybody in the same way. Something like this is general. But if you need that one-on-one, just you and me, nitty gritty, get them ideas flowing, get that game plan going, you want to go to bossupyourbag.com and you want to make sure that you click on your free one-on-one discovery call with your favorite girl, Ingrid Nicole. And so I said all that to say, I had a great time with you guys. I'm about to find our exit music because hopefully, possibly, we could use this on an audio someday. And if only I could find it when my phone's not ringing, y'all. This is what we do. See what I'm talking about going live? If I wasn't live, then I would be ready. But because I'm not, it don't have to be perfect. We don't got to be perfect. We just got to get it done. So I'm out. I love you guys. BossUpYourBag.com. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. I love y'all. I'm excited for y'all. Join the group and be here tomorrow. Be here tomorrow for the 100-day challenge. See ya.